And Jocelyn Shadow. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We'll step forward as soon as everyone is ready. I will acclimate that. There you all are. Ah, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope. It was all the encouragement I could ask. Right then, let's get going. We leave for the extra sky gate. Oh. Hey, it's absolute virtue. The mini version. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zaraja and secure peace for all. We'll be passing through Shalom, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. How bad are we talking? The Lance Guard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took the looming overhead. Display of force, like the vessels of Tuliolo. Indeed. And while they haven't taken any aggressive action, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Salone Station. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Ronald and I know a few locals who can help. Let's divide into two groups. Aaronville, Alice, and Ronald will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene and... We can start with, that's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff, Kimaka, should be able to tell us a few things. So... What is the... Oh, there's... Oh, man, so... That's the spring. Yeah, so it's over here. I have a feeling that's the... What you call it? I have a feeling that's a dungeon. Oh, it's you two. And I'll be Val Wickelmont as well. You're the sheriff of the Dutch Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Hudson? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared. But they just been floating there, holding position. That said, I received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating the extent we can. Or we're spread thin and haven't looked in on the springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If that's true, then the people are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Miwa Hetsu and I'll accompany Aaronville. See you all in a while. All clear this time. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. So we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other way. Walaga and the others are out investigating. And they confirmed that it was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine, but we don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Lalafell. What a mess. It's just after we finished fixing the tracks. So it appears to have been run through with a pole arm. Nice. Lovely. Donald, you came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had a chance to ask his name. We're all saying thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yasalani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika as well. Yeah. Good old resident dragoon, apparently. Or good old Western dragoon. Always around when you need him. When he's needed. You heard about the spearmen as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone's spreading more gossip about me? And his drink. Talk of how I saved the town travels fast. Ha. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. You know what's happening? So you are indeed the one keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. Your automatas aren't particularly strong. There, but are the rivers sure Guru Jaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Saraja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done, mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume? Of course. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength, in which case I will remain in Shalone and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Guana. Guana? Wait a sec. You're the Vow of Resolve? I am. You're Zikowa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shalona. After all, Ronald can attest to that. I don't know. I could probably be faster. You're only your fastest when I'm not here. We'll leave Shalona in your capable hands. So I did take up Machinist, so I did level Machinist, so let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. What's that? Just destroy everything in sight? Okay. Right then. It's time we headed to the station and join the others. So if I'm right... So... This would determine how far we are. 9, 9, 6, 9, 3. So 2 more pieces. Which means probably about 4 or 5 quests, and then we'll be at 75. I mean 97. Why did I say 75? Thanks to Justinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shalona. The hospital were safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It's comprised of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. If you even touch the barrier will prove fatal. When approaching it, must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zeralja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It so happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Extural Railing, which operates the train between Salone and Salone. When we were out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it out outside. That seems to be the case, yes. We only observed from afar. The soldiers were coming and going from it. From that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and what's ever inside. But as you expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to your ceremony? Wachlamat's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yatsunale. But when that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we could reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Yes! Despite how it sounds, I actually gave it some thought. Zoral Jah wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tolio. By charging on head on, I make my intentions play his day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you are cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow. We have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send her hurling at it to explode on impact. Jeez. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece. Now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? The train can be rebuilt. If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? Yeah, they are truly the counterparts of the ones in the first shard. In the first, it's a sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome, put a stop to all this. The least we can do is help them. But Chief, listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. What if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. Well, then I'll drag you back. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Who's to say this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? Wouldn't be the first time we've done something crazy like this. There's no changing our mind, is there? Promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. Oh. They're... I have a feeling that's his daughter, not his wife. Mm-hmm. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. Oh, so it is his wife. Okay. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. I'm sure Koana can make a new one, but with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Terral. And it will. First, we got work to do, so she'll look the part. I don't know much about magic tech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Well, keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Toliol and inform Koana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Yes. Even only just having met them, I can see how important the train is to Walaka and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Putting plans into motion. Oh boy. Well, I have no objections to the plan itself. I have one concern. How can we be certain Zeralja strike Tulial into retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tulial, and it gave him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, He'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tulio in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zoraja, at least until Tulio has shored up its defenses. Right. We'll charge him from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time, Koana will find a way to fortify Tulio. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance. But we will do all in our power to assist you. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Looks like work is getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. So what can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. Would you happen to know a few who'd be willing to come and help us modifications to the train? Of course, what sort of craftsmen did you have in mind? Let's see now. Me? Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, would it be over in an instant if they managed to get just one good hit on the Saurian tanks? According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers used lightning-based weapons. So, I have a mind to install grounding rods. Do you happen to know a carpenter who can handle that? He could ask the fellow with a fetish for formalities. You mean Wakimo? Well, he has his quirks. There's no question in his carpentry. A master carpenter from Okahana. Hanu, eh? If they be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving, heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. A lot of moving. It would be perfect. We'd be hard pressed to find folks stronger than a Yokoi. And I'm sure he'd be willing to help. If you're friends with a Yokoi, I'd be damned. Will not want for strength with the help like that. And finally, next I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like it's not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. It's true. I, for one, can't use magic. Nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can use? Let's install ballistas in the train. Big ones! Big ones! Ballistas, eh? Well, that'd be powerful. Seems to me it'd take too long to reload between shots. Some sort of ballista that could reload quickly. They might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I could be of assistance. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses. And I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I do not conceive them myself, I know their designs. It should be simple to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Bonjin can help with. What are the materials we need? The The barrel can be fashioned from any metal, as long as it's high conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we will require fire aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystal might be as the miners over at the springs can help with that. Then if I could leave the crystals as smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Again, I'll see you as smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shinzu is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about that first. I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her a proper farewell she deserves. Plan's coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try and enlist some more help from among our friends back in your Tyrol. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Shenja over to the selfie. Goodness. Ozma mount. Been a while since I've seen that. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Dear cannons, interesting. I have an idea where we can get a conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals, though. It might be best if you spoke directly with Amaya. Can I leave that to you? Yeah. Right. You're friends with Latte, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. What is this music? Yo, weird music going on here. They use those as target practice. Oh, Ronald, what brings you around these parts? You know, the end of the world. Again. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard tell about them before. What's that? Aha, commodity. Now I remember. Pelu and Alice. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest 5 crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you'll have to go after the oldest, toughest. And Alice. Nothing can be nothing you can't handle, right? I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Aaronvale thinks so highly of you. There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the Soborium, but no one can say for sure. So it's not often that you see the bigger dominating sort. And that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat that's known to draw out the leader. Yeah. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep a watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Why would that? What, we haven't heard? We haven't actually heard the battle theme. Yeah. Then again, I don't think I've heard the battle theme for Walker either. Like the normal fight scene. Amazing, you dealt with the beasts in no time at all. You need the crystals, deliver to the six, I'll see that he gets it. These fire crystals are for the train, aren't they? I heard about your plan to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Airly Sophista. Anyway, I'd best be on my way, and you as well, in case you're going to meet her. I saw walk to Lamont heading for the station. Okay, so that's the crystals. What else is there? Shinza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. I'm idle for a moment, and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Narenville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about our time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ear off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right. Let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. Hey! What's here? Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tolilor, I've been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation for Valkoana, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gurfalor does the same at the capital. I am truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Yes, let's get to it. In the world. Alright, everyone, that'll do. You've done your part. Leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. A days of thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is in peril. Here, we love Terral, and we love you, Kamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. All aboard 97! Here on out, we won't stop working until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now will be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come where you know it. Time to wait for the train.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Yeah. Have we told them that we're just gonna just run this train as fast as we can into the dome itself and just blow it up?
Finished at last.
Jeez, we turned into a... What is that on the front?
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
Oh.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. It's a shame we have to blow it up. It's a shame we have to blow it up.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
We'll build another one.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
Can we make it though? That's the question.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Oh, they should have made this into a like a mini game or something.
No, you don't.
They switched to fire!
Jeez.
Oh, that was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
Man, we just blew a giant hole in that one, right in the front door. Good.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Is this the next dungeon? Vanguard. I was wondering if we make it in time. All right.